y'all? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I'm getting the food ready. I'll be right back. Fix this. There we go. Kind of see. Squeeze this back a little bit. Gotta make sure it's perfect for y'all. Sitting like that. Why are you wasting all my food? All right. Let me get my shades. Hold on. I ain't ready. Okay. Welcome in. Kitchen Talk with Chef Bank. Alright, we're gonna be eating some turkey spaghetti and hopefully the Wi-Fi is looking okay. Dump it out in the trash, whatever's left. Okay, the Wi-Fi is doing Wi-Fi. What it does. Okay, welcome back. Kitchen Talk with Chef Big Bank. Okay. Sometimes I gotta verify what we're looking at. We got some turkey spaghetti. I did not make this, but this is good. It's good, y'all. Give it my.
Is it turkey?
I think it is. I know it is. It's turkey. Turkey spaghetti is really, really good. Did you notice that it was turkey, Eva?
No.
You liked it?
I just tasted that meat just tastes different.
I know. I think it's definitely turkey. Okay. Sorry about the flash, y'all. All right. We are back here again. Hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're gonna do a panel show in a little bit. Let me make it public because right now I got it on private. Okay, there we go. It's up, y'all. Oh, before we get started, we got to pray. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for the hands that made this food. Thank you for everything that you continue to do. We appreciate you for working miracles in every way that you can. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Go. Okay, so that's up there. You know what? I totally forgot, but I was supposed to go to FedEx today. And I totally forgot. So tomorrow when I wake up, that's going to kind of be my mission. And I definitely think that the AC went out again. It's okay, though. It's okay. Okay, I have some Tampico and Bacardi pineapple in here. We gotta kind of hurry up because we got the other live stream coming up. So, y'all know I be eating super slow. I be taking my time. I be talking and all that. We gonna get right to it. And I did not make this spaghetti, but it's really, really good. It's really good. I approve this spaghetti. And Ava likes it too. Well, y'all know, Ava love her some spaghetti, so anything spaghetti, she all for, you know. But double tap the screen, hit the like button, support the channel also, and it's really, really hot. Y'all like, hurry up and eat. I'm like, it's hot. I swear, it's never enough napkins. I'm the type of person that will grab a whole bunch of napkins. Okay, so when I be making spaghetti, I be mixing it all in one pot. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, cause I ain't got time. When my cousin made his spaghetti, he kept his noodles separate and the sauce separate, which y'all haven't asked me to do. Um, hey yo, Cheapo, hey girl, we're gonna do the panel show too, in like an hour. But you know how remember when I made spaghetti al cheapo when we were talking about putting it in one pot or keeping it separate? My cousin actually made the spaghetti and he kept it separate. What he did for the noodles was he put them in a colander over the hot water so the noodles stayed hot. I was like, now that is smart. I would be more willing to have my noodles be separate if I could keep them hot. But he, he said that's the white way. But I normally be putting my spaghetti in one pot, but he did it separately and it was still good. He kept it, it was hot. He had a pot of hot water with a colander, and he mixed the noodles with like some olive oil and parsley, what it tasted like. And then, but you know what? Other people was funny. She said, that's the white way. That's the Italian way. Because the Italians was mad at me when they saw me break the noodles in half so they would be easier to eat for the baby. And they got mad at me when they saw me mix that spaghetti in one pot. They said, what is it? I said, first of all, I'm not Italian. I don't gotta follow no rules. And then I said, look, this is the black way. Hey, cousin.
Hey.
I said, this is the black way. We put everything in one pot. I don't gotta follow my rules, and I'm cracking these noodles in half so they'll be easier to eat. Hey, buddy, I haven't seen you in a while. Cousin, we're having a debate about putting your spaghetti in one pot or keeping the noodles separate and the sauce separate. I'd be putting mine in one pot. But the Italians was mad at me. They said, you ain't supposed to do that. What do you mean, El Cheapo? You buy what pot size? The noodles? You buy the noodles pot size? I've never seen that before. You can buy the noodles in pot size so they don't have to break them in half? I'm gonna look for that. And what he said, I do both depending on if I want to use the stove or a crock pot. I never made spaghetti in the crock pot, but it makes sense. And those people, I've never seen that before.
Huh? Yeah, I just got here. I was on my way here. Just got
I want to say I'm very proud of myself. Could y'all say I eat slow? We've been on here 15 minutes and I'm almost done. Water and some Tampico. A little something in it. I never knew that they have pot-sized noodles. I've never seen that before. I've only seen them come in the like the standard size. What did you guys eat today?
Huh? Oh yeah, that was a lot, wasn't it?
El Chivo, did you get your KFC pot pie? They have Church's chicken and Cali. I had Church's chicken one time when I was down here. I liked it. I thought it was good. And the biscuits are good too. Yes, that time. That time to pay bills. It's so sad.
What you say?
El Chivo, you got some super high rent.
But down there, it was all in the street.
Buzzy, where you at? Look, El Chivo, I'll be crunching them numbers. I'll be crunching the numbers. That's why I cook at home a lot. I don't even eat out that much. Okay, you're in Texas, Wesley. I do feel like your, what did I used to say? Your taste buds change when you ain't got no money versus when you have money. Like, they definitely change. I agree with you on that.
No, I ain't gonna. I walked to the vet line on Sunday. That's it. Huh? Yeah, I was really.
I gotta plug my laptop in.
And as I was walking, I got halfway down, and I was like, shit, I'm gonna have to walk back. So I just immediately turned around. I'm like, yeah, this is hard enough. Like, way too many people, too. They had a house in the park. I didn't realize they was having a house in the park Sunday. Yeah, if I would have thought about that, I would have made it on over to the park. Yeah.
The perfect amount. Not too much. Just enough. I can't post a recipe because I didn't make it, but I have a lot of spaghetti recipes on my channel. I'm ready.
The what? Oh yeah, I seen that. Right to the VIPs.
Why would your son scream if you go home and make spaghetti? Is that his favorite, or he don't like it? I love me some spaghetti because you always got a little bit left over or for the next day. So it's perfect. And I know Ava likes it. And I feel like spaghetti always tastes better the next day. Because, like, all those flavors, like, sit in there, marinate. Like, I like spaghetti. And I make it all the time. And done beef spaghetti, low carb. Oh, she would say he know they gonna eat it for a week. Yeah.
You go over Reese's house in a little while.
Okay. And then spaghetti's a good bargain. It's a good bargain because you don't gotta spend like a ton of money on it. And then it's like it's a good way. And that's probably why we always had spaghetti when I was younger, because it's a good way to stretch your money. It's a good way to stretch your money. But I love me some spaghetti. Yeah, like I think that's why we always ate it. My mom would make a big pot. She would get some ground beef, some tomatoes. She would use the ragu, and then she would make some noodles. It's just a good way to stretch your money. And then it's like I don't think I've ever met a person who was like, I don't like spaghetti. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I ever met a person who said I don't like it. Okay, so we're gonna go over to my other cousin's house, which I did. I heard that we might go, but I didn't know. So I'll probably push the panel show till later, or we'll do it tomorrow. And then I see what said Taylor can eat it for days, but my son is over it on day 2. I have met people who like they can eat leftovers, but after a while they're over it, they're done with it, and they're moving on. I used to have a friend who didn't even like leftovers. She really like she would eat it sometimes, but she didn't like leftovers. But I'm look, when you ain't got no money and you go out to eat, or it's not that you don't have no money, but you don't have a little bit of money, and you go out to eat. I feel like this: whatever I paid for, I'm taking it home with me. What I don't even care how much it is, and if Ava got some food left, I'm sliding her food right up into my bin too. Cause in my mind, we gonna pay for all of this, so we need to take it all with us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, taking it all with us. So on Friday, I'm gonna go to a new place. But yes, tomorrow I need to run some errands for real, for real. Oh, I'm putting in the wrong code. Okay, I was gonna end this live stream and start another one, but I'm just gonna stay on this one for a little bit because let me change the time. But yes, we will do a late night show, or I'll push it off to tomorrow. So y'all stay tuned. And now she would say, how's that going? How's what going? I be talking so fast, sometimes I be forgetting what I just said. Oh, you're saying how's it going? Did I find somewhere to go? Yes, I did. I did, and I feel a lot better. That's kind of why I started live streaming. But okay, the reason why I stopped live streaming because I need to figure some stuff out. The reason why I started live streaming again because I figured out what the next step is gonna be. Um, I feel like I am too stressed out, and I need to put a little bit of. I need to put a lot all my trust in God and just know that things are gonna work out. I do feel like since I've had the surgery, stuff's kind of been like different than what I expected for this year. Like I'll be honest, when this year first started off, I did not expect needing another brain surgery. I did not expect this like pop up vacation. I thought I was going to Hawaii in October and I would be able to sit at home and rest and recover. So everything that has happened this year for me has been beyond what I ever could have imagined. But I've learned a lot in these past couple months. One of the things I've learned is that I need to put my trust in God, have more faith, and just know that God will take care of it. Whatever way that works out, it's not really in my control, it's in God's control. And I'm just going to keep working on my faith, keep reading the Word, stay encouraged, and block out the negativity. The negativity is becoming very overwhelming for me, or has become. And you know what? I don't even do nothing. I just mind my business, cook my food, and somehow this is very irritating for people. I don't know, but that's okay. That's okay. All I can do is keep going, and continue to take care of my daughter. And then I'll be trying my best. That's all I can do. Mm, yeah. And we're gonna keep going with this YouTube channel. I feel like this YouTube channel has the potential to be great. I really do. And I know right now we're just sitting down eating. We're gonna get back to cooking. Or we did cook a little bit this morning. We cooked not a little bit. We made French toast, sausage. We're gonna get more into the cooking content. That's what we started with, and that's how it's gonna be. But I also like doing. It's so weird. My right eye, it'll just like tear up sometimes, and a lot of tears coming out of this eye. But that's how I know it's still working at least, right? But yeah, we're gonna just keep going one day at a time. We just keep going. I'm looking at the news right now to see what they got going on. I think that shrimp recall that I was talking about. I think it got bigger. I think. Wow, Atlanta vegan restaurant owner out thousands after years of repeated break-ins. A vegan restaurant in Southwest Alaska has been targeted by thieves over the past 2 years. Life Bistro experienced 5 break-in attempts in the past year. Oh wow, that's. I don't know if I had. Hey Gigi, how are you doing? If I had that many break-ins, I'd be ready to give up, or not give up, but just change what I was doing. She said, "Hey, beautiful chef, hope we're having a good day. We are. Today is going good. It's going good. We made French toast with bananas and sausage this morning, and then I just finished up my turkey spaghetti. I ate it kind of quick because I thought I was doing another live stream, but I'm gonna push that live stream off until later. Um, Yeah, but Judy, how are you doing? I haven't seen you in a while. Hope everything is well. Hope everything well. Pregnant cow dairy escape farm. Okay, pregnant cow escapes dairy farm to have her baby. That's crazy. See, stories like this, I kind of like. Like, dang, how did she escape the farm? Because don't they normally be, like, fenced in on all sides? Now, see, stories like that, I feel like somebody let that cow go. Straight up, let the cow go. Okay, so I'm reading the Google News. Seeing what's going on. How are y'all doing, though? Hit the like button, support the YouTube channel. We cooked earlier today. We're eating spaghetti and during this live stream. And I want to say I'm proud of myself because I normally take forever in a day to eat. Like, I would still be eating, but I did a good job because I ate my food quickly. I know y'all happy. Y'all be talking about how slow I eat. And then when I eat fast, there's nobody here. Oh, they have an Atlanta Hip Hop Day Festival. That sounds tight. They have a lot of festivals out here, but I haven't been able to go to any of them. And that's just because I just been sitting in the house, honestly, y'all. And I'm very hot out here. And not only that, I have to think about Ava. Ava does not like being hot. Okay, this is a story that... And I saw one of these rainbow crosswalks out here in Atlanta. We don't have any of these in Alaska. So that was the first time I seen these. I have heard about these rainbow crosswalks, but I never have seen any before. But you know that Trump is not with any of the rainbow stuff. He's not with the alphabet community. He's, really against it. One of the things that they want to do is they want to remove those type of flags from federal buildings, and they want to remove the crosswalks. I've never seen one before until recently. I saw one the other day. I think I was in downtown Atlanta, like near Peachtree. Atlanta assures residents that the rainbow crosswalk at 10th Street and Piedmont Avenue will remain, as it is city-owned and taxpayer-funded. I think that's where I saw it at. I don't think it's right to use taxpayer-funded money to build rainbow crosswalks, because that is not something that is necessary. Rainbow crosswalks, like, that's not something that I feel taxpayers should have to pay for. And it kind of just shows you how they're mismanaging the funds. All's good. Geez, all's good. Got a promotion at work. Woohoo! Took a social media break this weekend and spent time with the family. I understand. Sometimes you need breaks. Kelly said hi. Mo said hey. Hey, Mo love. She said hey, 907. Love you, and I pray all has been well. Thank you so much, and I appreciate your prayers. Where you been at, Mo? Because I was on F&M's live stream. I wasn't there the whole time. I tried to thug it out. But she does some long ones. But it was really good last night. And then Freezy was up there. But Mo, did you take a social media break too? Because it's necessary. Especially in some of these spaces that we see. But I hope all is well with everyone that's in the chat. I'm talking about these rainbow crosswalks. Y'all know the rainbow crosswalks, rainbow flags have been something that Trump has wanted to take down. And this one in Atlanta is city-owned and taxpayer-funded. And I was just saying, I don't think it's right to use taxpayer funded money for something that is really not necessary. But I feel like a lot of taxpayer funds honestly have been mismanaged, even with the money being sent overseas. I really do. And it's like, y'all could have used this money to feed people, to house people. You know what I'm saying? And Mo Love said, how have you been feeling? You look awesome. You know what, Mo? I have been reading the word, staying in prayer, and just every day and every night I pray and I thank God for me still being here. And it's been one step at a time. I've had a lot going on, but I'm trying to get back to some balance. And I've learned the people that I don't need to have in my life, the people I need to have in my life, and I'm just thankful that I'm still here. And yeah, I agree with you, Jeezy. What purpose does Rainbow Crosswalk serve? I don't know. And Mo Love said, you are a walking miracle. I mean, it's an overwhelming feeling because you start to think like, dang, why did God choose me for this role? You know what I'm saying? Like, everything I've been through, it's been absolutely crazy. And I'm not going to give up. I'm going to continue to make content, continue to take care of my baby, and, like, keep going. But it makes you wonder, like, damn, like, why did God choose me for this role? Like, what is it about me that is, like, you know, you put all these obstacles in my life, and it's like all this stuff going on. It does feel overwhelming at times, but I also feel like God's getting me ready for something. Or it's like I'm supposed to serve a purpose here. You know, I feel like I'm supposed to be helping people and leading people to the Word of God. I have struggled on the people that I need to help. And I feel like I've made some bad choices. Or not even bad choices, but I just thought I would be helping certain people. But like, no, it's like, no, maybe that's not what God wants me to do. I'm supposed to be helping people, but I got to figure out who to help. Because everybody can't be helped. And then Mo Love said, yes, I get it. Yeah, he's faithful. So proud of you. Yes, God has a plan for you. And I've been praying for understanding. Because I feel like he has a plan for me, but it's like, okay, what is the plan? But sometimes we don't know the answers. And I feel like that can be the most frustrating part. And over these past couple of months, I've been able to see who doesn't belong or who is not going to be a part of the mission. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just can't go. You know, it's like the non-believers got to stay back. Yeah, Gigi, I have been told before that I have a slick mouth and sometimes the things I say can hurt people. I've been told that before. So I try my best to not do that. But then when you don't do that, then the infiltrators come. And then Mo Love said, yes, you are such a beautiful spirit, 907. You know why? That's why I love coming here on YouTube. Y'all be so positive. And you know what? It's crazy. Y'all was like, you doing so good. I thought we were working together. I didn't even go to outpatient therapy because I was on YouTube talking. And this has helped me the most. Talking and reading the comments, replying to the comments, remembering everybody's story. So I thought I was doing good, y'all. And I know I was. I know I was doing good. And I believe y'all. I wasn't even seeing it. And then I was like documenting my progress by making all these live streams and videos. Right? But the infiltrators said I was cray-cray. I was like, no, I'm not. I'm not crazy. But I think that people think, people just don't get me. It's kind of what I've learned. And I think people think I'm kind of like dumb because of everything I've been through. But I'm not. I know what's going on. And then G said, I try hard, but when they come at me, I have a hard time not respond. That's why I take breaths and talk with God. Yes. That's why if somebody called me arguing and I say, you know what, I gotta go. I gotta go. I'll try to remove myself from situations that do not serve me. Because once I start talking back, I'm gonna hurt your feelings, and it's just not good for my mindset. So I remove myself from the equation. It's what I've learned. G said, but you're far from done, beautiful woman. Yeah, I know. That's what I was thinking. uh, and then Mo Love said, I am learning it's okay for people to be wrong about you. Keep going. You are not crazy. Yeah, I know. I feel like I'm not crazy either. I have big dreams and I am ambitious. There is a difference between a person that's ambitious, can kind of see the future, or see what needs to be done, versus someone that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think that. I think I have big dreams. Everyone's not gonna see the vision because it's God given. If you're not the chosen one, you're not gonna see the vision. You're gonna be thinking, "Oh, I gotta do this and this," but I'm like, no, I want to help people, and I don't think that that's crazy. Yep, their opinion is none of my business. Yep, so they can keep it over there. I'm gonna rock out with the foodie gang. The foodie gang believe in me. The foodie gang believes in me, and you guys have been here every step of the way, even when I was back in Alaska. Y'all were here with me when I went to rehab, Alabama, Atlanta, Chicago. So y'all are really like the outside looking in, but y'all see me every day. I talk to y'all more than I talk to some of my family members. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're not on YouTube, on social media, you're not gonna get it, and that's okay. That's okay. But we see people that have a million subscribers, or we see people that are getting 30,000 views on a video. So they got there they had to start somewhere. You don't just wake up and you have a million subscribers. You know what I'm saying? You gotta build. G said it's only going to get better because you do care. Yeah, I actually care about people, and I've learned it's okay to care about people, but you don't want to be used. There has to be a fine line between the both of those. And you can really see who's there for you when you need something. And it's understandable if people don't have it to give. That's understandable. But if you're always asking and not giving, I've learned to kind of just back up, keep my distance. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here minding my business, talking to my subscribers, and yeah, right? It doesn't seem like there'll be a problem, right? But there is, and it's crazy. But I'm going to keep going with the YouTube channel. I feel like this is what God's purpose is for my life. Is not only to make content, but to inspire people through food, through cooking, and also my children's content. These people with big channels care only about money. That is true. That is okay. So I would not say all of them, but some of them, yes. I think once you start making a lot of money, you get kind of like greedy. But I've seen some channels where they're actually putting out great content and they're informing the people of good subjects. You know what I'm saying? But I think once you start seeing the money, I don't know. It seems like everybody kind of gets a little bit like greedy. But I feel like when you are watching a bigger channel, what happens is they can't read all the comments. They can't respond to everybody. They may not be able to get to know everybody because they do have big channels. But it all starts somewhere. Like we all started at one, you know? And it's okay to have big dreams. It's okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing wrong with that. Not all, but a bunch of them, then they go after other creators and bash them. It's sickening to me. Yeah. One thing I never knew, I never realized, is how much beef there is among content creators. I stay out of it because I have a lot going on in my real life. I don't need no beef online with nobody. And if that's how my channel has to grow, then it won't grow. I stay out the beef. I don't. I'm tired. Like, I don't have no time. And my love to OMG is horrible. I had no idea. Like, when I was watching YouTube, I didn't know they was beefing like this. I'm like, this crazy. G said I unsubscribed from a bunch. Mo Love said I removed myself when I started seeing weirdness. Yeah. I just removed myself from the equation. Even when the channel starts talking about another channel and I'm on the panel, I don't like that. I don't want to be in no clips. I've been caught in a couple already. But I don't even like that. Let's leave me up out of it. Look, I'm so tired. And my love said, that's what I love about you. Look, I ain't got no comment. Don't put me in the clips. Leave me up out of it. I'm over here battling, but life. I don't got time to go back and forth with y'all. I'm trying to cook my food, give my recipes, talk about certain subjects that have to do with food, make my children's content, and get the hell on with my life. Y'all, they be up here all day and night arguing. And then she said, it's a war on these streets. And then when they make thumbnails and put the other content creator on there, bro, I just feel like this. For you to get that much of my time, that's a lot of energy you're putting into negative stuff. That spaghetti was, turkey spaghetti was good. My cousin made it, but it was delicious. And I thought I was going to do another live, so I hurried up and ate it in like 20 minutes. But I would have ate it slower. I pushed off my second live because I think we're going to get ready to go somewhere. But to put another content creator on a thumbnail, that's a lot of energy to give to someone that you do not like. And even if you get a lot of cash apps or whatever, in my mind, that's a lot of stress. And I think about things like that. And so, yes, I want to grow. But if I have to grow and be a nasty person and change who I am, then I'm okay. Like, I'm okay with my little small channel over here. I don't need all that stuff. It's too much stress. That's how you give yourself a heart attack. Mola said, right, I refuse to give haters that much attention. And you know how, like, when you talk about someone you don't like, how they pop up or they call you on the phone? I don't even like talking about people that I don't like that much. Because it's nice when they mess around and call you, but you remember that song Cardi B had? Where she was like, I got condos in these bitches' head. Now, that's a whole real estate. You got some acres up in somebody's head. And G said they wake up and jump on YouTube to battle. I don't even think they watch their face. Bro, it's a whole war out here. But you know what's so funny? And I know I did save you some. But you know what's so funny? On kids' YouTube, what Ava be watching with the kids and stuff, millions of subscribers. They all help each other. And what they do is they guest appear on each other's channel. Nobody's fighting. They're all having fun and getting paid. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? And they over here beefing and fighting and got little bitty channels and fighting for cash apps. And these kids is over here playing with each other, helping each other out, making up little cafes, restaurants, playing with slime, doing gymnastics, got millions of subscribers. What is wrong? Why are the adults so childish? Why are the kids smarter than everybody else? And the kids are the highest paid YouTubers. Bro, in my mind, we need to be like the kids and we need to work together and everybody happy. It's so crazy. Ain't nobody striking nobody's channel. They working together. They probably are sitting down laughing at these adults. Cause it's like, you guys haven't figured it out yet. If we all work together, we team up, and we be on each other's channel, then we can all win. I know they're looking at us like, these is dumb. Hey, Illuminigger, how you doing? So I started on kids YouTube. I started with It Was Playtime. So I've seen this. And then I came over here to the adults. And I said, bro, it's like World War III over here. You can't go on nobody's channel. You can't do no panel shows. Because then you get caught up in the clips. And hey, Illuminigger said, just been working. Illuminigger, so I was going to do a panel show in like an hour, like 30 minutes, but I pushed it off till tonight. I think we're going to go somewhere. I might do it tonight or I might do it in the morning. Well, I'll post on my community tab. What we're going to talk about is the customer always right. There's this video where this worker was at Sam's Club. I don't know what happened. I could not hear the words. But she started throwing food at the customers. And when I say she threw food, she probably threw like 3 orders at them. The video is in the video tab on my page. But we're going to do a live stream and talk about, is the customer always right? You know what I'm saying? You know how they be like, the customer's always right. You're like, bullshit. They wrong. But y'all, it's crazy over here on YouTube. I don't know what's going on. But I don't want no parts of it. Leave me out of it. I don't want you to say 907 did nothing. I ain't talking about nobody. I had to block a couple of people over here trying to come with the BS. Oh, block game strong over here. Look, I love when nigga said, what's that bitch will hit me with some food, bro? I don't know what them girls did. Well, you know what? One of the girls had a bonnet on. I'm not saying that if you wear a bonnet out in public, your character is faulty, but it's looking like you making some trouble if you got a bonnet on in the middle of the day out of Sam's Club. And then the other girl, and then they just walked away. So I don't know what the backstory was, and I'll try to find it. But so I just have the video. Nah, bro, she threw that food like she was a pitcher for her basketball team. The way she threw that food, and then the girl was like, the worker came around the corner, or came around the counter, and the girls walked off. They didn't want no smoke with her when they saw how strong her arm was. They said, oh, no, but if you out here wearing the bonnet in the middle of the day in the grocery store, we have to assume that you probably, you look like a troublemaker, in my opinion. And then G said, throw me a rack of ribs. Okay, so it was Sam's Club, so they probably got pizza thrown at them. Might have been a hot dog or two. And then this guy was like, I ain't never get my food. Illuminator said, throw me a discount. But the girl, it was like, okay, so it was 2 customers. And it was one worker throwing food at them. It's like, damn, y'all are that scary where the 2 of y'all can't even take her? Y'all just gonna walk away? I don't know what they said to that woman, but after she tossed that food like that, they was spooked. Hey, Joseph, what's going on? What's going on? But yeah, y'all, it's crazy out here on YouTube. There's certain channels I don't go to. Certain channels where I try to tune in, I'm like, I can't take it no more. And a little nigga said it would have been hands laid. But you know what? I think that those girls did something wrong with how fast they walked away. I really do. I think that they did something wrong or they said something wrong to her because they walked away so fast. How is it two of y'all versus one? She throwing the pizza at you and you walking away? No. I'm coming back. Pink, pink, pink. I realize somebody throwing food at you is equivalent to spitting on you. It's not cool, bro. So I would have went back and boxed that girl up real quick. Okay, so I was reading the comments. The comments be so damn funny. I should have put them in the video that I made. The comments was like, that girl ain't getting fired. Because Sam's Club needs people. So she ain't gonna get fired. And some other people said, like, they think it was the customer's fault if the girl snapped like that. And then someone was like, people need to leave food service workers alone. Because they be stressed out, overworked, and underpaid. But I don't think anybody has ever thrown food at me. Have you guys ever been in a food fight before? I've never even been in a food fight. You know, I just see them on TV and stuff, but that was a food fight where everybody wasn't fighting. Ava, come here. Can you throw this away from me? Yeah, it was a food fight where everybody was not fighting. No, you can throw it away. Don't drink it.
I'm not gonna drink it. It doesn't look that tasty.
Yeah, it's like watered down now. Okay, so back to the rainbow crosswalks. Atlanta is saying the rainbow crosswalk in Atlanta is safe because it's taxpayer funded and city owned. Yeah, I have never been in a food fight, but if you throw food at me, that's like equivalent to you spitting on me. I just think that that is so disrespectful. Have you guys ever seen, like, we've been watching TV, specifically Love and Hip Hop reality TV, and you see them people throw the drinks in the people's face at the bar? If somebody throws a drink on me, I'm fighting. Like, that's automatically, you finna get your ass whipped. Like, automatically. Just very disrespectful. But they always throwing drinks on Love and Hip Hop. Speaking of Love and Hip Hop, y'all know how they have the Atlanta branch. And I'm out here in Atlanta. So I went to my cousin's church and I was sitting down. I guess I was very distracted, but apparently it was Spice from Love and Hip Hop, and she ended up getting baptized. And after she got baptized, I was looking at her. She had a black wig on, so I never would have recognized her unless someone told me. My cousin told me that was her, and I heard the accent. I was like, yeah, that's her. And then, geez, I saw a few chefs get mad and throw food, but no one threw back. Yeah. I don't care where I work at. I don't care what I got going on. When you throw food at me, F everything that's going on, bro. You gotta get the smoke. That is very disrespectful. Some of these chefs be very disrespectful. They never do no food at me, but they was talking a little crazy. But you can kind of tell I'm not the person to play that. But yeah, I saw Spice from Love and Hip Hop, and I didn't even recognize her because she didn't have the blue wig on. I call it the costume or the persona, where she was like a regular person at church. And I was like, that makes sense because everywhere you go, you don't want people to recognize you and be asking for photos. Like, sometimes, you know, you just want to be a regular person. Okay, so, the rainbow crosswalks. In Georgia's neighboring state, Florida, the State Department is targeting several cities to remove their rainbow crosswalks in intersections, or they could face funding being stripped away. Honestly, the fact that they use taxpayer money to make rainbow crosswalks, I did not know this. We don't have any in Alaska, so I never saw these before until I got here. But the fact that they're using taxpayer money to make rainbow crosswalks is, to me, is very crazy. And it's a waste of damn money. A waste of money. I don't see them doing crosswalks for nobody else. I don't see them with no Black Lives Matter crosswalk. Well, I haven't seen them yet. Black Lives Matter and our African flag color crosswalk. Like, but I feel like a lot of the alphabet community has been a part of Congress, and that's how they've been able to get so many laws changed, in my opinion. But a rainbow crosswalk is very dumb. Very dumb. And I didn't even know people were doing that. Okay, soon after the letter from, I think, from Florida. Okay, so in July, the U.S. Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy launched a roadway safety campaign stating roads are for safety, not political message or artwork. I do agree with that. I think that that is very true. Soon after Duffy's letter, state officials ordered the overnight removal of a rainbow crosswalk that was outside the Pulse nightclub, where 49 people were killed and dozens of others were injured in a 2016 mass shooting. Do y'all remember that? The Pulse nightclub? I think that was in Florida, right? But yeah, I think that that is a good point. You know, like, that's... They have been fighting hard, though, to get us all on board. And it's kind of overwhelming. Like, you got it in the cartoons, everywhere we look on TV. It's just everywhere. And it's like, get out of here with this stuff. Okay, so we're going to see what happens. There are so many other things that the taxpayer funded money, even if it isn't Atlanta's money. There's so many other things that people really need help with besides the damn rainbow crosswalk. Like, that's crazy. Wow, okay. Yeah, geez, I agree. Yeah, there are so many other things that our kids need, we as people need, besides the damn rainbow crosswalk. I never even saw one until recently. I didn't even know. It's like, who is making these calls and saying, hey, I know you guys pay millions of dollars in taxes. This is what we're going to spend it on. Like, who is approving this stuff? Y'all are doing everything with feeding people and helping the homeless. And it's very sickening. And it just seems really unfair. And I'm kind of... Okay, I know that some of us don't like Trump and some of the things that he's done. But I'm okay with them taking down the rainbow crosswalk. I'm okay with that. And the rainbow flags at federal buildings. Like, some of the things Trump does, I do agree with. Some of them I don't. But our kids don't need to be seeing all this stuff. You know? It's too much. They should not be able to choose that they want to go to school and be called them, they, he, she. Look, you're born the way God wanted you to be, and until you get 18, I think this decision is way too big for you. It's way too much. Y'all can't even drive yet. You can barely make your own food. You're not paying your own bills. There's no way. No way you need to decide something like that. And this girl was like, I got some crazy neighbors in Alaska, right? So I had a barbecue. I had a barbecue. And after that, I got the neighbor's number and all that. I wish I never would have did it. I get why people don't have no company and don't give their number out to nobody. So she was like, hey, you want to come hang out? I go out to hang out with her outside. And she was like, I think she was sipping. I think it looked like it was a beer, but she probably drank the beer and poured some hard liquor up in that thing. She was like, who did you vote for? When somebody asks you that, don't answer the question. Immediately walk away. Because whoever you vote for is your business. But I told her who I voted for. Her head started spinning. And I was like, well, I do agree with Trump going back to two genders, man and female. Her head started spinning again. She said, oh gosh, mission, abort mission. Yeah, I've learned my lesson the hard way. So her head started spinning. She was like, I know since I was 5, I was going to be them. I was like, what? Because she had 2 kids. So, like, what do you mean you knew since 5 you were going to be them? And she was like, I don't consider myself to be a woman. It was crazy, y'all. And I'm like, lady, what are you drinking? But she was mad at me like everything was my fault. And it's, look, if you're older than me, right? In my opinion, you got more at fault here than me. But she was like, I don't consider myself to be a man or a woman. I'm a them. And she's like, I know I have 2 kids, but I'm still them. It was crazy. You guys can be whoever you want to be. I don't care. Okay? But I got out of there, right? And she texted me. She was like, did you steal my cigarettes? I'm like, what? I don't even smoke cigarettes. And she was like, I know you did it. Like, lady, whatever you got up in that can is not beer. There is no freaking way. But the next day, she was like, I'm sorry. Are we still cool? I just told her yes, because leave me alone. So I ended up deleting her number. I'm not going to hang out with her no more. You can do whatever you want to do. I do not care. But you're mad at me. Like, everything that's happening here is my fault. It ain't got nothing to do with me. If you don't agree, she's one of those people that wakes up and hates Trump. Nobody, whether I like you or not, takes up that much of my mind. Like, I don't wake up and choose anger. Nobody should affect anybody like that, in my opinion. The only person you need to have on your mind that much is God. If you wake up every day and you think about the enemy, then you've already lost. Because Trump don't even know you. And then, it was crazy though. That lady is freaking cuckoo. Now, she's the person that I do think is kind of crazy and that she need to go to the psych ward. But then it's like, why are you coming after me? Just because who I voted for, who I didn't vote for. She was crazy though. But if people ask you who you want to vote for, don't say nothing. Because they already have we finna argue about this situation type of attitude. Whoever you guys voted for does not matter to me. I still love y'all. You know, it's not that deep. And honestly, the world was messed up long before Trump. There was a lot of things going on long before Trump. I think it's a little crazy that everybody blames all the problems on one person. I think it's a little bit crazy. I think we should all take a little bit of blame and move on with our lives. But no one that I don't like takes up that much of my mind. She reminds me of the people on YouTube who wake up, like I said, and get right to beefing. Yes, I agree with you, Jeezy. Vote your conscience and tell no one. Yep. When people say, who did you vote for? They always say, do not discuss politics at the kitchen table. We was outside, but this how I feel. Even if your opinion is different than mine, you should be able to say your opinion and not have to argue about it with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to explain to you why I'm doing what I'm doing or why I did what I did. And you don't have to explain to me, and I'm not finna argue with you. I am very tired and I'm battling life. The only person who should take up that much of your brain is God. That's the only person. If you wake up and you have that much hatred for a person you don't even know, that's crazy to me. Yes, she's one of those people that if she was a YouTuber, she would wake up and get right to beefing. Like, it's not that. If I don't like somebody, I don't even talk about you like that. You know, but it's some people is crazy out here. Yeah. If somebody asks you who you voted for, don't answer the question. Even like when family starts talking about politics, I stay out of it. I'm so tired of arguing with people. You're gonna think what you want to think. I'm gonna think what I want to think, and that's okay. There's nothing wrong with someone being entitled to their opinion, having their opinion. Yes, Gigi said God is the first person I talk to every morning. Amen, amen. I wake up and I thank God for still being here. I thank God for everything, even the things I don't like. And then at night I do the same thing. I thank God for this day, and I pray that I wake up the next day. And I'm like, you know what, God, I feel like you have a higher purpose in my life. And at this time, I may not know what it is, but I know that I have learned a lot of valuable things in these past couple months and in my whole life too. I've learned when people have negative energy and they're not doing me right, it's okay to walk away. Nothing wrong with that. Y'all let me know if my internet start lagging. I feel like around like 7 o'clock, where I'm at, the internet starts kind of like lagging a little bit. Okay, we're kind of good. We're good for right now. Yes, I thank God each and every day, whether I like the day or not. Like, whew, another day. But yeah, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna get back to cooking all the time. I'll be home in October. We got some things coming up, some things planned. You know your girl birthday is in 28 days. I'm gonna be 32, and I'm telling y'all this. I feel like I crawled to this finish line or this milestone. Very happy, and I still owe you guys um, a 6K celebration meal. We had the 6K celebration on StreamYard, but I want to make something. I want to make some. I was thinking about making some type of burger. I don't think I've ever made a burger before for the 6K celebration. I've made a lot of food in this channel. But I want to make some type of, I don't know, I've been craving a burger, I guess. Okay, earlier today I was talking about cravings. And I was like, oh, I don't think I have any, but I've been kind of craving a burger. Okay, so I made a bacon cheeseburger before. I made a mushroom Swiss burger before. So I can't do those. Made the Shack burger before, but I want to make a burger for the 6K celebration. So I gotta figure out what type of burger should I make. I made a mushroom Swiss before. I actually should share that video on my that live stream did great. I made that a year ago. But I gotta think of I wanna make a burger. I know that for sure, so I should start planning. But what type of burger should I make? Maybe I should do a poll. But that mushroom Swiss burger was so freaking bomb. I kind of look up some, I love, ooh, you know what I should do? I think it's called, it's a burger where you have like bacon and onion ring and barbecue sauce. I think it's called a cowboy burger. Okay, I'm gonna share the mushroom Swiss burger on my channel or on my community wall. But yes, mushroom Swiss. Anytime we had that on the grill, it was very, very popular. Like you knew that if you did mushroom Swiss burger, you were gonna be making them all night long. People love that. Okay, Gigi, I don't really do spicy food. That's the only thing. But I could always. I don't know. I don't like spicy food, but I would make a jalapeno burger because I know that even though I don't eat spicy food, somebody out there loves spicy food. So I want to share this video on my YouTube. Oh, this mushroom Swiss burger was so freaking good. And my left side, I love spice. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Even if I do the jalapeno cheddar, okay, this is how I feel. I would do a jalapeno cheddar burger. Even though I don't like jalapenos. But I don't want to do it for the 6K celebration. But I would do a jalapeno burger. I think he was here earlier. Joseph always asks me about spicy food. Okay, I think it's called a cowboy burger. It's so good. Y'all hit the like button. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Get you a membership. And support the channel. I think it's called a Western burger. Okay, a Western burger, sometimes called a cowboy burger. It's typically made of 80-20 ground beef, patty topped with melted cheese, bacon, barbecue sauce, and fried onion rings. This is what I think we should make. I've heard of that before, Gigi. Okay, something good is a CBATW is mustard, slaw, chili, onion. I saw somebody make that. What is that called? CBATW? What does that mean? Okay, maybe I should make a Western burger. I wonder what a Southern burger would have on it. Do they have that? Do they have a Southern burger? Let me type it in. Let's see if they got a Southern burger. CB all the way Southern. Oh, yeah, okay. What is it? Oh, we ain't gonna go to that one. That was too difficult. Oh, CB is cheeseburger. Okay. Y'all know obviously you're gonna have to spell the words out for me. I just saw something that said brisket. There's this person that put brisket on everything in my Facebook group, Foodie Gang fan page. He made a brisket pizza the other day. He has done brisket tacos, just add brisket meatloaf. He puts brisket on everything. Okay, but what is that other burger called that you were saying with the slaw? Cause I saw somebody do that before. Okay, this is a southern barbecue burger. This sounds good. This doesn't sound like something that you could actually eat though, cause this sounds. Look at that. Now that looks like something you can't even eat. They got baked beans on there, onion rings, and some type of meat, probably cheese. This looks like something that you can't even eat. Or if you eat this, you're gonna pass out. They got a brioche. Oh, pastrami. Ooh, God, they put baked beans on the burger. You're going to the bathroom after you eat this. Okay. American cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, pastrami, baked beans, and onion rings. This looks... See if I can make it bigger. Look at that. That's crazy. That's a lot right there. Woo-wee. That's like your daily calories. Okay, I typed in burgers with coleslaw. Oh, this is a Carolina style burger. Looks like it has coleslaw on it, beef, cheese, and does that look like barbecue sauce to y'all? Oh, it looks like it has a little bit of sloppy Joe meat on it or something like that. I couldn't eat that in one sitting, like 3 meals for me. Yeah, baked beans on a burger is crazy to me. Like, that's a lot. Okay, let me go back to the Western burger. Let me show y'all a picture of that, because I didn't show y'all a picture of that. Yeah, that looked... Okay, this is the Western burger. Okay, it has beef, cheddar cheese, bacon, onion rings, and barbecue sauce. This is kind of... I think I'm going to make this. And then maybe what I could do... Maybe I could do 2 different burgers. Maybe I could do a spicy one and then this burger right here. Because y'all keep talking about these jalapenos. I've never used them. Carolina, yes, I'm in North Carolina. That's with barbecue slaw, not mayo slaw. Oh. Okay, so this one... Oh, I just messed it up. Okay, so this is a barbecue mayo. That's smart to put it all together. Get right to the point. Get right to the point. Barbecue slaw is vinegar based. Yeah, I've kind of been craving a burger, kind of. Not kind of, but I think we're going to make a burger for our 6K celebration meal. Because what I like to do when I get to like a milestone in subscribers, I like to cook something. And then, you said, wow, that's it. The barbecue mayo. That did look kind of good. Okay, this is a Western burger. Juicy burgers with homemade onion strings, bacon, and barbecue mayo, the lettuce and tomatoes. This do look good. Your girl might have to save this. This do look good. Should we make that? And the barbecue mayo is smart. You just mix together mayo and barbecue sauce. That's smart though. And these are homemade onion rings or onion straws. Yeah, I think what we're gonna do is do a Western burger for our 6K celebration. And yeah, I've kind of been craving this. Do you guys like blue cheese? Yes, Gigi, looks delicious. I love onion rings. Yeah, me too. But the Western burger is good. It's when I used to work on the grill, that's one of the specials that we used to make. I don't know if I'm gonna make my onion rings from scratch because it's like, okay, this is what I think. I feel like when I get to my next spot, that's when I'll do the 6K meal. And I'm not going to have all the stuff, so I might just buy the onion rings pre-made. But if I was at home, I'd make them from scratch because I have flour there. I got all my seasonings. Yeah, I've been craving a burger, but I don't want to just go and buy one. Geez, I do like blue cheese. I'm not a fan of blue cheese. I will eat it sometimes. Like if I have a wedge salad, and I'll eat it on there. I don't want a lot though. I think what turned me off is like when I used to work in the kitchen, and we would have to like get blue cheese ready for the station. It was just so much blue cheese that I was smelling all at once, and it just turned me off. Oh, geez, so I mixed it with ranch. Okay, I like mixing my salad dressings too. I think a good one to mix is balsamic dressing and ranch because it's like the perfect balance. When you do balsamic by itself, it's for me it's too much. But when you mix it with that ranch, it'd be fire. It's perfect when you mix it. I love mixing my salad dressings. Because when you mix it, it's like it becomes perfect. You know? Usually so I mix red French and ranch. Yeah, try the balsamic and ranch. Another one that's really good is poppy seed dressing. Sometimes the poppy seed will have lemon in it, which is really good too. But I love me some pop. I need to eat the salad. Bro, I had this let me see my picture on here. I probably didn't. I had this went to my cousin's house and she made some seared salmon and then she mixed a salad. I don't know what type of dressing she used, but I think she put like goat cheese, cranberries, and walnuts in the salad. It was so freaking good. I was like, it looked delicious, and the way she seared the salmon was like perfect. I love it. I also like Asian salad dressing. There's this place in Alaska called Caribou. No, is that the name of it? I think it's called like Sweet Caribou. They have the best salads there. Okay, the picture of it is on this phone. I will have to post it. It was delicious. Okay, this is breakfast from this morning. We had the French toast with the sausage and the eggs. I made the eggs out of the leftover batter from the French toast. y'all know I don't like to waste nothing. So when I make French toast and there's like egg batter left, what I'll do is I'll just scramble them up real quick. And then I had syrup on there, but the syrup, it was weird. All the syrup went to the bottom. It was, I don't know. It was very, very strange. It wasn't my normal syrup at home. I had like a little drizzle. But the syrup was on there. It was just like really, really thick. So it didn't like drizzle and spread the way it needs to. But breakfast was good. This was the spaghetti that I just ate earlier in this video. Turkey spaghetti. I put a little bit of Parmesan cheese on top. There was spaghetti here during this live stream though. I didn't make a lot of it because I didn't need a lot, but it was really good. But yeah, I think that we're gonna definitely do the Western burger for the 6K celebration. And the reason also I kind of like held off on what we were gonna do for the 6K celebration because I haven't had anything that was like sticking out to me. Ava's so sweet. Ava was like, "Why don't you bake some cookies?" Which I think is a good idea. But she was really saying that though because she wanted some cookies. But yeah, she was saying that because she really wanted some cookies. Okay, so that was breakfast this morning. I've been trying to get better at posting recipes because I've just been cooking every once in a while. I'll be done, forgot about the recipes. This was the video that I was telling you guys about. This is the one that it's gonna be backwards, but it's called Sam's Club Worker Throws Sweet at Customer. This is the video that I want to review on the live stream. It's on the video tab of my page. It is wild. But yeah, my pre-recorded video, and I was talking with El Chiba about this earlier. My pre-recorded videos don't do nearly as good as my lives. But I still do my pre-recorded videos. Because I'm like, I need to learn what them people be doing. Because I be seeing some videos where they be having like thousands and thousands of people watching them. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to keep doing it. But yes, I'm gonna stay in the Word. I'm gonna keep praying, and I'm gonna work on not being so stressed out. Cause God got me. He's in control. It's all His plan. There is very little I can do if things don't go the way I'm thinking in my mind. Cause I've learned it's not really up to me. I'm just here. Okay, so we had that live stream. I'm gonna try to get to it today. Cousin said we were going somewhere. We'll see if we actually, when we come back. If we come back and have time, I'll do it tonight, or we'll do it sometime tomorrow. I'm gonna try to do at least 2 live streams a day. Your girl used to do 3 a day. I be on her all the time though. It's crazy. But we're gonna, you know, I'm gonna try. I do be having my days I would just be like ugh, stressed out. But yes, that was the turkey spaghetti. It was really good. Check out the live stream from earlier today. And leave me a comment down below. Get you a membership. Support the channel. We got some exciting stuff coming up. And before we know it, we're going to be rolling right into the holidays. Oh my goodness. Brandon, what's up? What's up, Brandon? Brandon, you always come when I'm about to leave. But Brandon, you let me know if the live stream starts buffering. I don't know what's weird. When I'm on my computer around this time, I don't have any issues with the Wi-Fi. Or maybe I don't know. Listen. But when I'm on my phone, it be acting crazy at this time. I don't know. It's very strange. I don't know what's going on. Brand, I'm still in the South. Gonna be going to a new place on Friday. That's where we'll be staying until the 24th. Hopefully, when I get where I'm going, they have good Wi-Fi. You know what I noticed with this whole content creator thing? You have hella devices, and you need a good Wi-Fi connection. Like, you gotta have good Wi-Fi. I got 2 phones now. I got a whole bag to carry around my selfie stick. It just gets crazy when you start really like getting serious about content creation. You're like, God, I got hella chargers. I got hella headphones. And you know what? I don't have any of my lights. When I'm at home, I have a ring light. Like it gets serious, you know. And then I have to get another studio mic, and I gotta get another gaming laptop. I do want to get a desktop one day, but I kind of want to move out of Alaska, so I don't really want to. And I was saying that years ago. I was like, you know, I don't want to do that because I'm moving. I feel like El Chivo, because El Chivo always talk about how she want to move, but I need to get my equipment back up, and that will happen. But yeah, I see why people have studios. And one of the things I do want to, girl, because it's cold as hell in Alaska. That's why I want to move. I want to move out of Alaska because I'm tired of being cold. And I've been there my whole life. I did live in another place for like 7 years. But I just think it's time to get on. I like the South. I like being around my people. I'm tired of being cold. I just want to see something different. And, you know, it's just like, you know, when it's like, you feel like when you go to a place, you're like, man, I'm so sick of this place. I've been here, done this. I kind of feel like that. Like, all right. And I'm so tired of being cold. And for what I want to do as far as the food scene, there are some good places to eat in Alaska. But like I said, I've been there my whole life. I'm trying to move, do something else. And I feel like with what Ava wants to do, as far as like the gymnastics, it would be better in the States. Because right now we're in Alaska. It's really expensive to travel when you're in Alaska. It's way cheaper to travel if you're already down here in the States. And then, and my love side, I used to feel that way about Texas, but I fell in love with it again a few years ago. Laugh out loud. Okay, so in 2020, I moved back to Alaska after living in Portland, Oregon for about seven or so years. Hey, Brandon. Brandon said stay here with that $2. Thank you, Brandon. Okay, we're going to stay here a little bit longer. We're going to stay here. Y'all show Brandon some love in the chat. Brandon, I love when I do panel shows and you come up, because you be having me rolling. Oh, you want me to stay here in the South, or you want me to stay here on YouTube right now? Brandon, you gotta specify. Well, I'm coming back to the South. I really like the South. I like seeing my people. Um, okay, this is how I feel. I wanted to move to Atlanta, but I do not like some of the things I've seen. And I've only seen two people, but I was at Walmart, right? Tell me why I see this dude. Brandon said the South with $2 more. Okay, but Brandon, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. And I'm going to tell you why I'm undecided about which state to pick. I love Atlanta. I love being around my family. But when I was at Walmart, y'all throw Brandon some hearts in the chat for the love. That makes Brandon sponsor the show with the $4. Okay, I was in Walmart. Checked out. I was standing outside waiting for my Lyft or Uber, right? I see this dude with some Bermuda shorts, some freaking stripper heels on. I'm talking about stripper boots. These heels had to be like 6 inches, all laced up, right? And he's carrying this bag of like this 50-pound dog food. And I was just looking like, what the heck? He was going dancing, but it was weird because it's like his outfit didn't match his shoes. But it was, and then he had jailhouse braids with beads on, Bermuda shorts, a black shirt, and stripper heels on. I said, bro. Now, I have not, besides that, I haven't seen what everybody's talking about in Atlanta, but I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh. And I was like, I hope we don't twist the ankle. When I say it was so weird, it was just like his shoes didn't match the outfit or the hair. Bro, I don't even wear shoes like that. And then he was carrying this big ass bag of dog food. And he kind of like stumbled a little bit. I was scared for him. But he walked all through Walmart like that. But so, the point is, y'all can wear whatever y'all want to wear. Do I want my daughter to be seeing that though? Do I want to see that? I don't know. And I heard it gets even more wilder when you go. Somebody told me this. They said Lennox Mall. Gigi said at least he feeding his dog. He probably got a pit bull at home. With that, and he was walking, carrying it like this, and just switching. It was crazy. I was like, you know when you see something and you just can't stop looking? I watched him walk the whole way to his car. I was in disbelief. I don't know if I want to see that every day. So I might have to pick somewhere else. I don't know yet. I don't know. But I heard it gets deep out here. And then when I was in church, the reason why I didn't see Spice from Love and Hip Hop, well, she like a regular person. A lot of these people, like if y'all saw me outside, y'all probably wouldn't even know it was me. A lot of these people are regular looking people, and when they get on TV, they be dressed up. But she didn't have the blue wig on. She had a black wig on and a green dress. The only reason I knew it was her, because somebody told me that it was her, and then I heard the accent and I saw the blue fingernails. But the reason why I didn't notice her while she was sitting by me at church, because I was looking at this one person and I was debating if it was a man or a woman. Because it had everything on that a woman would have on. Like tight little pants, a cute little top. But then the face looked manly. So I just was so confused by that. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what everybody's been saying is true. You know what I'm saying? So I was just caught off guard by that. And they were a nice person. They're like, they were talking to me and everything. But she, them, I don't even know what to say, was with another man. And I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Like, can I do this? I don't know. People can love whoever they want to love. Uh, it's not my place. But you know, I am a single woman, so I do want to date people one day, and then everybody's just so blended in. It's scary. Reddit said too many fudge packers in ATL. For me, I have a limit, 0. That's what I'm saying. If I go to date somebody, you know, I don't know what you been doing. And then they blend in so well. They blend in so well. But I was really debating the whole time. It was like 2-hour service. I was like, is that a man or a woman? It's crazy, y'all. I don't know, man. I don't know if I could do, I don't know. But I love my family. I love being around my family out here, but I'm scared. And then I saw there's a lot of black people out here. Shout out to all the black people. I done seen every different type of black person, and y'all know I'm from Alaska. A lot of white people. See my laugh, I can normally tell too, is what I thought. But then when I got out here and I saw one of them, I was like, is that a man or a woman? I was just look, I couldn't even tell. That's what Chiba was telling me, because I was telling her there's this dude out here I wanted to meet, but I wasn't even saying it on that tip because I don't even know this person. But I was talking about linking up and making some content. I know that they wanted to interview me, and you know what I'm saying, I was going to interview them, but she was like, be careful. Girl, have you been out to ATL, my love? Girl. But then, okay, so the thing that had long arms. So I was like, maybe because they had that body shape, that I was like, nah, you can't be a woman. Hey, Truth, how you doing? But you guys, I don't know. I know I want to move to the South one day. I don't know. I be so scared of bugs out here too. Woo wee, the bugs out here be bugging. But I know I want to move to the South. I don't know where though. I really liked Alabama. Oh, she would say, "Is that Daddy? Hey, Daddy." But y'all, I don't know, man. I don't know. So we're gonna have to wait and see. We're gonna have to wait and see. Okay, you guys know I'm going to Las Vegas for my birthday. It's been a long time coming since July. I'm going to Las Vegas for my birthday, September 24th to October 1st. I would love it if you guys could join me. But if you can't, that's okay too. I'm tired. And you either gonna be there or you not. I'm gonna be chilling. And if you can't come, I don't even worry. I will be live streaming it. I will be live streaming it. They are horrible in Texas too. Really, my love? Really? Wow. And you know I don't like all of it being around kids. And Rand said, if you are a foodie, you need to be in Charlotte, North Carolina. You know what? I went to North Carolina when I was 16, but I want to go back as a grown woman. And I'm not saying no family. I'm getting my rental car. And my family's in Salisbury, which is a really small area. I'm going to drive by, visit Granny twice, and I'm out of there. But I want to go back to Charlotte because Charlotte was very, very nice. And when you're traveling as a kid versus an adult, it is way different. But I definitely want to go back there. And Gigi, are you in North Carolina? I gotta go there to see my grandma. I keep talking about it, but I really need to see her. Y'all, these freaking bugs. I saw this bug so fucking big. I was like, bro. I was scared to kill it. I'm about to say, you can have this house. I don't want to look. I'm paranoid. Me and Ava saw one today. I was like, Ava, you go kill it. Okay, Brandon, you can make an offer. Brandon trying to get chose out here in this chat. Okay, so you said, Gigi, you're in North Carolina too. I'm in the Piedmont triad close to Greensboro. Oh, okay. So it goes, I believe Salisbury, Greensboro, and Charlotte are all close to each other. Because I remember that I went to Greensboro also. I think my cousin, I think he was doing basketball and he had a tournament in Greensboro. Look. Oh, she must have brain trying to scoop you up. But I have to go out to North Carolina. I gotta go see my grandma. Maybe I should make a plan for that trip, like for next year, to go see her, cause she's getting older, and I want to go when no family is around. Look, I'm not even gonna tell them I'm coming. I'm just gonna pop up one day. And I have learned, I like traveling with Ava, because Ava has a positive attitude. I just gotta feed her 3 times a day, buy all her stuff. And she get older now, so she carries her own bags. She said Salisbury isn't far from me. Okay. Yeah, I believe it's Salisbury. I believe Salisbury is in the middle between Greensboro and Charlotte. But I haven't been to North Carolina since I was 16, and I did not have a good experience. But that's because I could not get up and leave when I wanted to. I was 16 at the time. So, but now, get to arguing. Get to arguing. I'm gone. And then, yeah, I wanna go out to North Carolina for sure. But you know what's so nice? I have this YouTube channel now, so when I go places, I got a whole excuse to why I need to eat. Lexington is barbecue city, but I would love. Okay, and then and what I learned too is like when I plan a trip, I don't like to overbook myself with things to do. But when I go to North Carolina, I do kind of want to go to different places. And probably like a 2-week trip to North Carolina, stay in different hotels. I want to hit up, I think it's Myrtle Beach. And we got to go to South Carolina to see Brandon. And they do have some good places to eat out there. I always see South Carolina and North Carolina on like Food Network. They're on a lot of lists, so they have good places to eat. But you know what I really want one day? I want a camera crew, so that I don't have to film. But that's a ways away. We away from that, y'all. But that would be nice to have a camera crew. When I say camera crew, I'm talking about one cameraman. What the what? Okay, so the YouTubers have been able to figure it out. So all you really need is one cameraman, and just you just put the mics on the shirt, and more or less that you will get there one day. Well, she put one day in there, but she's right. You know, it all starts. You got to start somewhere. You got to start somewhere. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I would love to do. Uh, but I would, I want to travel around, eat at different restaurants. That's what I really want to do. But until then, we're gonna be cooking, and I'm gonna show you how to save some money. Okay, I gotta keep checking the Wi-Fi, and then Brandon, Gigi said, Brandon, South Carolina isn't far from me. Your channel has grown so much. You know what? I thank you so much, my love. I think excuse me. We just celebrated, I think, our 2-year anniversary this year. And I was just like, wow, you know, like we've done really good for 2 years. I'm okay with where we're at, but I want to be farther along, or I want to do more. I want to make a cookbook. I want to make some merch again. I used to have merch, but the place I was going to shut down. So this time, so that's my goal. I would say for next year, definitely. Like, the merch, gotta have it. Gotta get some merch. I can make my own graphics. So it's kind of just setting it up on Shopify and all that. And then as far as this cookbook, I have all these recipes already written down on YouTube. I was thinking about it because I was trying to type up my recipes from culinary school. What I'm gonna do is copy and paste. We gotta get a cookbook out here. Could be an ebook, something. I'm sick of it. Um, and G said, "Woohoo! You have grown so much. Congratulations, that's awesome." But that's what I want to do. I want to get some merch. I want to get a cookbook. Like I want to do those things, and I need to make some new business cards because the ones I used to have, they had a phone number on there. But the phone number, I was like, you know what? I don't even need a phone number. This is all digital. Uh, yes. I do want to make a cookbook for me and then a cookbook for kids. I was thinking mine would be called Big Bank Cooking, and then for the kids, it'll be Little Bank Cooking. You know, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking I would do like Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3. I want to do not just one cookbook because I have a lot of recipes. It's going to take me too long to put all the recipes into a big cookbook, so I'm going to make different ones. It's kind of what I was thinking. But I was thinking I do want to make a cookbook for kids because let's be real here. The food that kids eat and the food that we eat is different. It is definitely is different. And Ava can help make the cookbook. She already has. She made her some specials and some things. But I think what I need to do, I see why people like go to a cabin for like a month and just write a book. Is I need to do it. That's it. I've already started on Google Docs as far as writing it. And I was thinking like maybe I should take like one day out the week and like spend 30 minutes on it or something like that. Something. Something. I need to do something. And I want to get the merch out. I already have some. I have merch already, but it's not where you guys can buy it. The place I used to go through closed down, so I want to go through Shopify so that I can connect it to my YouTube channel. But I am not tech savvy, and it's a lot of it's just different because you gotta set up a whole little store. I'm gonna do it. It's just a matter of time, and it'll be on God's time. But that's the kind of the things I want to do for this channel. It'll happen when it's supposed to happen, but for right now, hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. And shout out to Brandon. Brandon said he's gonna buy me a G-Wagon. He said he's gonna do all that. He said he's trying to get married. And he don't want me to leave the South. I am gonna leave the South, but I'm gonna come back.
Yeah, we're gonna come back.
Yeah. Y'all hear Ava?
We're coming back to the South.
Look at her. We don't like the bugs and the heat, but we love the people. We love that we can wear shorts every day. Right, Ava?
Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah.
So there are some great things. They said, hi, beautiful.
Hello.
Ava did not want me to braid her hair because she used to, okay, so when we first came down here, she had box braids in that were purple and pink, but I took them out because they was old. It was time. And so she didn't want me to re-braid her hair. I said, Ava, I did the back one day. I took her over to my cousin's house. They blew the front out. I said, Ava, I'm doing your hair. She's like, no, no, no. And then when I did it, she was like, thank you so much, Mommy, for doing my hair. Okay, y'all. Okay, so I'll see you guys later or tomorrow. I'm going to wrap this one up. The spaghetti was good. I'll see you guys in the next one. Hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Shout out to Brandon for supporting the show, me and the sponsor of the show. Leave a comment down below and let me know if you like spaghetti. Do you mix the noodles with the water or the noodles with the sauce, or you keep it separate? And Mo Love, I'll be tapping into your channel too. Y'all tap in our channel. Great lives, God-based content. A lot of great content creators out here. Y'all know what I always say. Foodie gang gang. Foodie gang gang gang.